Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Senate Committee Room, A305. This is the Senate.
So I gotta hit the gavel again?
No, you don't have to. I just want to make sure everybody knew
Okay. I'll call the last meeting of the Senate Courts of Justice Committee to order. Clerk, call the roll.
Mr. Chair, you have a quorum?
Great, thank you, MJ. All right, we have two things on the calendar for this morning, on the docket. Number one, we have to interview one prospective judge candidate, and then we have to certify the judges for election and also the retired judges for continued service. So let's first turn to candidate for the Ninth Judicial Circuit, Judge Joshua DeFord, who I believe has been suggested for the circuit court there. Judge DeFord. No, Senator McDougall.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, Senator Aird and I spoke on Friday, and if y'all were in the joint subcommittee, we made a pretty decent pivot in this direction. This was one of the new positions that was open. It got funded on Wednesday. I probably made the mistake of not getting information out to the bar associations as quickly. Judge DeFord has been sitting in district court for a number of years, does an incredible job. Williamsburg, James City is a difficult jurisdiction because Central State is located, or Eastern State is located there, and so it creates a lot of challenges with increased mental health individuals on the dockets. And he is very patient, has worked well with the regional jail to try to find solutions as individuals are attempting to get help and making sure that they don't stay in jail. And we all agree he'll make a great circuit court judge. So with that, Judge DeFord.
Great. Judge, why don't you tell us why you want to become a circuit court judge?
Sure. First of all, thank you very much for the opportunity to interview at this stage of the proceedings, Mr. Chair, and the rest of the committee. Very briefly stated, I've been fortunate enough to have been able to devote a large portion of my professional life to public service, and I would see this opportunity as an extension of that, should this committee and the General Assembly see fit.
Thank you. I just want to tell you, I got a text message from Tommy Norman who said, "This DeFord for circuit is the most outstanding young GDC judges I have ever been in front of. Smart, great temperament, explains his decisions, knows the law, he will be outstanding." That's a pretty good endorsement.
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions for Judge DeFord?
Yes.
Go ahead, Carol Floyd, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think since that comes from Senator Tommy Norman, I think I'm going to have to be a no. But no, in all seriousness, quick question. How do you feel about diversion dockets? I heard what the senator had to say about a large population coming from Central State. So what
Yes.
are your thoughts about diversion dockets?
Yes, Senator. So I've actually, in the process of starting a behavioral health docket in Williamsburg. By my research, we would be the smallest jurisdiction to have one, the second that would have one without the benefit of a public defender's office, the first one being Montgomery County with Judge Gino Williams there, who's able to put that together. We have had 3 of 4 sessions of the training that is required. I have drafted an application in conjunction with a number of very capable stakeholders, and so feel very strongly about diversion dockets. All right, thank you.
Any other questions for Judge DeFord? Doesn't look like it. All right. Thank you, Judge. You're
you.
done here. All right, folks, next on our agenda, you'll find in front of you a series of lists that Shannon prepared. There's one for the Court of Appeals, there's one for the Circuit Court, one for J&D, one for GDC, and then there's also a series of tables of Circuit, GDC, and J&D judges who sit as retired judges who, thanks to a law we passed a couple of years, 2 laws we passed in the last 3 or 4 years, we have to recertify retired judges to sit, I'm sorry, the jerk too is on, there's one for the jerk. We have to recertify retired judges every 3 years for them to continue sitting. So, let's see. So we can also do these in a block. So the chair will now entertain a motion to certify these judicial candidates as qualified for their respective judgeships as listed.
Mr. Chair, I move that we nominate all the people on all the memos as certified, including the judge we interviewed this morning, even though I'll ask you to pay careful attention to number 15 on his questionnaire. But I'd move to certify all the judges and all the retired judges and all the incumbents and all the candidates and all in one fell swoop.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we certify all the proposed permanent judges or full-time judges, I guess, and retired judges, notwithstanding the fishing without a license violation on question 15. Okay, any other discussion? Anybody want to remove any name from the block? Having heard none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Okay, all the judges are certified. That's it for the docket. The committee will rise.
The Senate of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia.